Welcome to Mill River Junior Varsity Basketball action on Munger Vision. We're at the Hunt Memorial Gymnasium here in North Carolina, Vermont, USA. Springfield taking on Mill River in JV basketball action. You can see that one of the captains out there, Adam Sadakirski, is going to be jumping center. Cosmos in the green, Mill River in their home whites. We're underway, 8-minute quarters, overtime necessary. Usually JV ball is quite an experience, so settle in and get ready to watch tomorrow's future high school stars, varsity stars today. As Mill River will lose their balance, they'll settle things down now. They're going to go to Sadakirski. He's going to dump the ball down low. It's tipped around and controlled by the Cosmos on the steal, and they'll look to get down on the floor now and get set up. There's the ball fake, the shot, and going to be a little bit long on the weak side. It'll go out of bounds. Last touch by number 20. Well, I can't make that number. Was that awful? Can't make the number out. 23. Okay. And of course, I don't have one on my roster, so a lot of times those guys just split duty between JV and varsity. That's why they're not listed on this roster. That's going to be partially blocked on the shot attempt. That was number 11 out there, Brad Fisk, who took the shot for Mill River. We played 45 seconds of basketball. We're looking for our first score of the night. Going to have the varsity version of Springfield and Mill River at a later date on PEGTV channel 15. And don't forget, you can go to the website, PEGTV.com, click Video on Demand, and pick any game you want to watch. Right there on the internet, anywhere in the world, you're going to have a travel called. He got started in a whole bunch of hurry and forgot to dribble. Now another captain, Jamie McDonald, he'll put the ball on the play to the backcourt of Ben Pelkey. Pelkey's going to run the point right now for Mill River. And his pass tipped, and it's going to be saved along the sideline. Pelkey will get the basketball back. That was Dan Campbell, number 12, with the basketball. He's going to penetrate, give off, shot up, and got it. Game's first bucket. Going to go to Pelkey. 2-0 Mill River. And they'll bring it back between the circles. They'll pump fake the ball down inside, stay on the arc. They're at the elbow, now the wing, and they'll look for the baseline. Going to spin off from it, and nice job of rotating that 2-3 zone around out there. Gary McDonald, of course, is the head coach here at Mill River in their JV basketball program. Also the head softball coach, and Pelkey might have got away with a little drag of the foot there, but now Campbell will give the ball back to Pelkey. He'll hold it just about at midcourt. Looking for Sadakirski, and there really was no way that pass was ever going to be made. Up and foul, and shots coming up. Pelkey will pick up the foul. And Keith Page and John McKiernan, the officials for tonight's ball game here. You're watching JV action on Munger Vision PEGTV channel 15 Sports. As we settle in for the game's first free throw, obviously the game's first foul also was on Pelkey. And that's going to be a little bit strong off the back of the rim. We'll get a second chance. And we'll have our first substitution of the contest coming in at the 5:54 to play mark. Just Jordan Crawley, number 11 in green in there for Springfield. There you go. Cuts the lead 2-1. And there'll be no press in the backcourt as Pelkey will come back, easily get the ball, and to work off Sadakirski's screen, and there was no roll to the basket. They come to McDonald, and he'll up the left-hander and get it in there. Nice job by McDonald using that wide body of his to carve out some space down on the blocks to get a high-quality shot like that. And Pelkey almost got the steal, and they are going to get the steal. It's going to be Campbell. Takes it and makes it. The captain, Dan Campbell, with the bucket. It's a nice little run here by Mill River. That was off a defensive play. They got the offense going. We stand at 6-1. The Minutemen, we had the lead. And last year's Minutemen team had an excellent score. Oh, yeah, that was from way outside. That was Justin Carpenter, number 14, with the Springfield basket. Makes it a 6-4 ball game. I'd say last year's Mill River JV squad, a lot of talent, always good games. Gary McDonald, a good coach. And I don't expect this season to be much different. We got a moving screen though on Brad Fisk, and yeah, blocking foul called. So we'll have Springfield Therian take the ball out of bounds, and he's going to be looking to bring it into Mike Muther, I think it's pronounced M-U-T-H-E-R. Or it could be Mother, I don't know. Muther sounds better than hollering Mother makes the basket, but And Gary McDonald trying to get out of the way over there on the bench as they threw the ball away. It'll be a turnover. It'll be Mill River JV basketball. One thing I got to say about Gary McDonald, the head coach, also, he's one of the best dressed JV coaches in the league. Strikes a handsome figure over there in his suit and tie. And that's Sadakirski coming back and kept the ball alive. We'll go to McDonald and hand it off to Sadakirski. Sadakirski nowhere to penetrate down the paint. The ball will be tipped. And boy, losing his balance and diving with the basketball was Brad Fisk.
Sure looked like it went off the green.
Yeah, and it's going to be Springfield basketball. Getting 6-4 early on here. Played, well, we're just 20 seconds away from the midway point already this first half. There's been 2 fouls called. Both of them are on Mill River. And there's the steal by Pelkey. Second steal of the ball game, and boy, he got it. He elected to take it straight on to the rim for the layup, and those are always the hardest ones to make, and he got it. He's had a couple defensive steals. It's tipped around, and Springfield will pick it up in the paint, kick it out on the wing, and give up the shot just inside the elbow. No. And good battle along the boards, and Campbell able to get it off from one of the Springfield Cosmos fingertips to become Mill River basketball. As Pelkey will call out the play as he brings it down the floor. Sadakirski inside the free throw line. Got it. Wow, that was nice. Zip on the ball. Got the pass there and a soft touch by the big man Sadakirski. 10-4 Minutemen. Almost a steal by McDonald. And Springfield passed up the shot. They're open for that split second. That's all you're going to get. And they do have a 3-point shot already in the ball game, Springfield does. And they're working on the edge of the defense right now. There's the cut along the baseline, the flash, the bump, and got travel. Got travel, yeah. John McKernan with the call. It'll be a travel. And a turnover, and we've got a substitution coming in for Pelkey for Mill River. It's going to be number 3, Josh Stevens. So Stevens now looks like he's going to run the point for the Minutemen. Campbell. Sadakirski roll off the top of the screen of the basket. Oh, great look. And a finish by McDonald. Sadakirski with the assist. It was a pretty play. That is team basketball. There's the cut and the steal. Nice job. They read it, just kind of laid back there. That was Jacob Holland, number 22 for Mill River. Sadakirski on this side. Campbell. He'll play toss and catch. Now penetration. He'll stop, go up, hard off the glass. No good. Ball will tip back down. Stevens blocked that time. Got it erased. Never got to the basket with a 12-4 Mill River. There's an alley-oop down below and just couldn't handle it. Maybe a tad bit too tall actually on the run though. I like the tempo getting kicked up like that.
That's the one you want to watch.
So Stevens, number 3, just came to the ball game a few seconds ago. Going to be directing some traffic right there as he crosses the timeline. The defense will pick him up and might get away with carrying that ball a little bit. And was looking for Campbell on the trail, and it went off from J.T. Therian of Springfield and out of bounds. So McDonald with the ball out of bounds on the baseline. Oh, great cut and got. Oh, and that draws a big drone from the JV coach for Springfield. He's going to take a timeout. 14-4, a 10-point Minuteman lead in this JV basketball game on Munger Vision. I think a very well-placed timeout right there. That's Mill River and came out of the gate with momentum and then really had to steamroll in right there. Like I said, they got a double-digit lead now. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter of play. Therian with the ball fake. Penetration, going to have a hold called, yeah. Stevens will pick up the foul as he came overstated his move to the ball player, the player with the basketball. Overcommitted, there's the word. He overcommitted to the ball. And that's why the offensive player went by him, and then the foul called for the hold. Which Crowley will sit down for Springfield, and now they're coming back out. When they got the ball on the sweet spot, he's going to dribble it back out further. I'm not sure he should have gotten right up with it when he caught it. He would have been in a lot better shape, but there's the basket. And that came after a Springfield timeout, making it 14-6 now. Stevens goes back, gets the basketball, tries to work off the screen from Sadakirski, and They were looking for Holland, and it did go off from his hands. I wasn't sure at first was deflected, but it did go off from his hands and out of play. So a pretty good flowing first quarter. Sadekirski pulled the hands back on the attempt to steal the ball. They want to get the reach called, the foul called. Tyrion, as they've gone man-to-man now, Mill River has defensively. Started off in his zone, they've gone to man. Sadekirski moving to his feet. Oh, it gave up the inside position to the baseline. They'll miss the basket. And the rebound, got a new number out there. Got to catch up to this. So it's McIntosh, David McIntosh, number 35 for Mill River with the rebound. Sadekirski screen, didn't roll the basket, stayed between circles. He's got the ball. With the ball fake, he'll go behind the back, and you got to make those after you get a behind the back pass. And trying to use the window. Boy, a lot of Mill River on the boards as they'll get yet another offensive rebound. Sadekirski went all the way along the baseline. It's going to be out of bounds, and it'll be Mill River basketball. You're watching a good sequence of action right there. Stevens will hold the ball, work out from the screen by Campbell, and then the pass stolen away. And the foul and the basket. As Carpenter able to hedge that way defensively and knew the play was coming, anticipated the ball being in that passing lane. Got the steal, got the basket, drew the foul, got the and one now. Now Stevens going to have some explaining done to him after that play. It's a second personal foul, and number 15 in for Mill River. I don't have a 15. I'll work on it. Sadekirski will take his turn at the point. Go to Campbell. Pelkey started ball game at the point, ran it very well, and that pass was just too close to handle, too hot to handle also. It's McIntosh. Had to go out of bounds off from his hands. It would have just been a tough catch. They threw him a fastball in tight quarters. Durian with the ball outside the arc, and look at the quick hands right there. That was awesome. That was Alan Patch, number 25, so Alan Patch with quite a defensive play right there. Just reached in, took the ball away, then tightrope walked along the sideline, so he was out of bounds. That's the quarter. Mill River will have a 14-8 lead over Springfield in JV basketball on Munger Vision. Green basketball as we going into the second quarter of play. Tyrion will easily get it into play. Mike Nuther, number 22. As McDonald defensively able to get to the baseline eventually. Looked like he was going to get beat there early, but he'll get back, and it'll be last touched by Mill River. Springfield in the far corner, the Dean Hunt Memorial Gymnasium. Now, see how the players always play those mouthpieces? I was listening to officials in the first game I did this year, not here, but trying to go actually where I was. Talking about, that's something they talk about in the officials meeting before the season started, and they got to really, really enforce that. Well, I haven't seen it enforced yet, and I tell you what a bother it would be playing with that mouthpiece all the time. There's the basket on the drive, and Springfield's really weathered that Mill River rush nicely to cut the lead down to just 4 now. And Stolten kept in bounds, and Springfield with a chance to get to within 1 or 2 points here. And that's going to be, I'm not sure why it wasn't a travel, but I guess he just looked like he was sliding on the floor. They looked baseline, didn't get the passer, trying to back the defender, and ball tipped away, picked up by McDonald, and he's going to hand it off to Sadekirski. A lot of one-on-one dribbling right there. I'm sure the coach is going to talk to him about that. Baseline up, and strong move, and the finish by Jacob Holland. That looked like a varsity move. Oh, open, and the defense didn't get back, and wow. Wow, Holland up in the air. Mile came down, and no whistle on the play. Guess there really wasn't any contact there. Springfield with a new number out there, 25, Vandenberg. And when I look down at the roster, I look up, Campbell's got the ball in the basket, must have stolen the basketball. They're going to go down to Vandenberg, and just wasn't there. It's Holland defensively on him, and that's going to be inside the arc, and a 3-second call, yeah. I believe it was Vandenberg got inside the paint and liked it. Never came out. Neither team, an 18-10 score in the second quarter, Mill River with the lead. Neither team has extended the defense yet. We haven't seen any presses. We have a blocking foul. Yeah, as Uther got there late. And that's going to be the first foul on the Cosmos. 4 on Mill River. And no shots, obviously, coming up. That's a possession foul. Coming in for the Cosmos now is Kirby Goodrich, number 32. Oh, look at that. Came off the screen up top. Nobody communicated to turn around. Easy bucket. Doubles the lead back up at 20-10. Almost a steal. Is a steal. Sadikirski up ahead. Got it. Into the hands of Alan Patch. And that's 2 good plays now by Patch in the ball game. Didn't start the game, but coming off the bench and making an impact. Tyrion wants to duck under the defense and pop free. And here comes Campbell. Will he dunk it? No, went for the layup and got it. And Springfield needing the timeout, and they're going to take it. And they are looking at an explosion of Mill River offense here. 24-10, Mill River JV squad with the lead. So the Cosmos using their second timeout here in the first half. User with the ball will go behind the back. Sadikirski there defensively. Got it to Goodrich. Holland here cuts him off from the baseline, and that almost went in off the high trajectory of the backboard, but it'll be a one and done as the Minutemen controlling the boards nicely so far in this contest. Sadikirski was showing his moves when he lost the dribble and got a foul called. And the second foul of the game on Springfield. Still no shots. It's possession foul. Slide out to Mill River. Going to have some more West Rutland girls varsity basketball action for you on Munger Vision coming up. Get the MSJ girls basketball team for the first time at home. I'll have that game for you at a later date on Channel 15. And a foul called. The Cosmos quickly now up to 3 team fouls. Stands at 4-3. Mill River with 4. Springfield with 3 team fouls. And Sadikirski wants to lob the ball inside, and it was rejected. The pass was back at him. I don't have a name for number 20 on my roster, so McDonald working in against, McDonald looking like LeBron James right there, the big man with the nifty moves, very nimble out there on his feet. He's at 26-10, Mill River. And a steal by McDonald, up and rushed it. Look at the catch by Sadikirski, and tipped around, and Mill River foul. Got shots now coming up. Cosmos just got sloppy with the basketball, and it's going to be Cole Wilbur heading to the line, number 23 for Mill River. So Wilbur at the line to shoot 2 shots, fouled in the act of shooting. Stops the clock with 4:15 to go in the second quarter, and Mill River up by 16 points, 26-10. So Wilbur on his first shot. A little short. Oh, but like I said, I've got West Rutland girls basketball, MSJ girls basketball coming up. Back here, of course, Mill River, some more boys and girls basketball. When CSJ comes back from their break, I'll have CSJ men's and women's college basketball action for you. And he'll be off on both shots. So a lot of good sports coming up. Oh, and the Christ the King Holiday Tournament. Yeah, the 7th, 8th grade Holiday Tournament. Oh, and again, an easy pick for Sadikirski and Mill River, and they'll turn that defense into offense real fast and run the points right up on you. Just sloppy passing and not. They're killing the dribble too early and trying to throw too long a pass on a dead angle. That shot up? No. That's a new number out there. Number 15, Farmer, Archie Farmer, took the shot for Springfield, and I like the fact he just loaded up the gun and fired it. Doesn't matter if he missed. They need people to shoot. McDonald couldn't save it. He rumbled, but couldn't get there in time. Stevens coming back in now, and he's going to replace, it looks like Campbell. So Campbell, after a good effort here in the first half, will take a breather on that Mill River bench. Cosmos need to put together a little run now as they're below 3.5 minutes to go in this second quarter of play. In a game which Mill River's pretty much done what they wanted to do. They played good defense, forced a lot of turnovers. They've controlled the boards on both ends, and offensively, they've been pretty darn good out there. They're going to lob baseline. Tell you what, Sadikirski sees the floor really well. Well, he's tall, and you can see over his defender. And he's distributed the ball nicely for a player of his height at this young age. He's got very good instincts on the floor as he sees really well. And inbound plays worked all night long. That time it's Stevens with the basket. 30-10, a 20-point Mill River bulge. And another turnover. This time it's Pelkey who reached in, knocked the ball away, ends up with the basketball. He had it taken away from him. Got a little casual on the perimeter, and it cost him, and fouls are coming up. It's going to be, well, I got to wait and see which Mill River player gets it, because there's a couple there that could have easily. I think they're calling it on Sadikirski, 33, and that is the call. So Sadikirski will pick up his first foul. Team's fifth, and shots now coming up from Uther. So 30-11. And again, you can really, the impressive part isn't so much the 30 points by Mill River's offense, but the 11 points they have limited Springfield to. That's the big duty to me right there. Sadikirski again stands on the edge and waits for the cut down inside the paint. It's Fisk. He'll give it off, and Pelkey, no, hit the top of the backboard high and kicked off to the side this time. And that could become a turnover. Oh, that's a nifty move. Who's that, Pelkey? Yeah, travel. Yeah. Dribble came up on Fisk, and that's what caused him to throw off the rhythm of the steps to the basket, and it'll be a travel. Oh, to be young and nimble like that and agile. The way Pelkey got in the air and did the splits and didn't let the ball hit him. It's Munger going past Sadikirski. He'll fight below the screen, come out, and there's the pass along the baseline. The catch and the bump and the foul. Stevens, I believe, just picked up his third personal foul as he fouled Archie Farmer. That is the 16th foul, so the next foul committed by Mill River will be at least the 1-and-1 for Springfield. As Darian comes back in the ballgame for Farmer for Springfield. Cosmos in the green, watching the JV version of this battle, the varsity version. Later date on Channel 15, or if you can't wait for it to come on TV, you can always go to the website PEGTV.com, click video on demand, and watch the game on the internet, anywhere in the universe, in the world, anywhere at all. Well, what ball fakes? Then he didn't take advantage of the shot. Tell you, there's this travel. Nobody wanted to take the shot. They had 2 or 3 open players. Vandenberg, one of them, and nobody took the shot. Pelkey back at the point now, and like I said, we've seen 3 players run the point for Mill River. Fisk bobbled the pass, picked it back up, and Sadikirski. But the defender in the air didn't pull the trigger on the shot. Pelkey on the loop, getting the pass. Foul coming up funny tonight on both teams. Up and off the side of the basket, he's out of bounds. Went off the side of the backboard to Therian, who's staying out of bounds, and that'll be obviously a turnover. Just a minute 18 to go, and with only the 2 timeouts called here in the first half, time-wise, this thing's flying by here. Fades, patch, fires, put back, got it. Nice job by Patch rolling to the basket after he missed. It was McDonald on a weak side. Nobody marked him in. He just put a bunny shot up and in. 32-11, the Minutemen. And McDonald can finish off the steal. And Therian on the run. Well, 3-ball on it, and no. Munger took the shot. Long rebound off the long shot. Pelkey traveled. Didn't call it. There's no way that's not travel. And I'm a hometown guy. Nope. Another weak side rebound and a basket. As Fisk, again, they're not boxing out on the weak side, and it's costing them 4 points in the last 2 possessions. That's a 3-ball attempt, and got it this time. Oh, nothing but twine. They need that. 14 seconds, 34-14, almost to the half. And a chance at a steal on the basket. You want to foul here. If you foul, you make sure he doesn't get the shot off. There it is. It'll be at the buzzer. There it is. Nice strong finish. Last 4 points to Springfield. And it'll be 34-16. Mill Rivers JV squad at the half with the lead. So Sadakirski will be handed the basketball to Keith Page. We'll get the second half underway. And there's always room for improvement, but I'll tell you, that was a pretty solid first half by Mill River. And see, I think everybody got involved in the ball game too. Campbell wanted to penetrate, wasn't there. Brought it back to Sadakirski. There's the roll to the basket. The pass a tad bit too long, and that's one of the rare mistakes they made tonight. They had the right motion, the right movement. Pass was just tipped at the last second. Mill River on the baseline, setting the ball into play. McDonald to Pelkey, he'll spin, and Sadakirski will retrieve the basketball, go up from the free throw line, and get it. That's a nice looking shot. Pretty smooth, pretty fluid looking motion. 36-16, and boy, right there, as a freshman, is a mistake. He just killed the dribble too early. He had nowhere to go with the ball and killed the dribble. You don't want to pick that dribble up unless you're going to absolutely positively surefire game plan set. On the drive, that's going to be tipped on. It's going to be Campbell. Got the block at the basketball off the side of the backboard. And Pelkey will end up with it. It goes off in the hands of McDonald. Now Pelkey trying to set up Therian. Couldn't do it. And they'll bring the ball down to Holland. Holland had a Kiersky pass tapped away. And no rush. He's able to retrieve the basketball between the circles now. Pelkey will take a dribble, back up a couple steps, go behind the back, and retrieve the basketball. Boy, almost overplaying defense. And there's going to be a foul called. Blocking foul called, and I think he's at 23. No, it's on number 20. The young man, I don't have the name for the number, and I'll be tipped out of bounds. So stay with Mill River. There is no shot clock to worry about in the state of Vermont. So chase down that hot potato. They keep playing toss and catch, making Sadakirski walk up and down the sideline. And that will be a jump ball. And that should be green basketball, and that's what we'll have. So again, Keith Page and John McKernan, the officials for tonight's JV basketball game. They also do varsity, but just tonight they get the JV gig. There's a catch up top, Therian. Waits for the cut, up, and no. Good look at the hoop, just didn't get the basket. That was number 14, Carpenter. One more time, nope. Almost an offensive rebound by Carpenter, and we'll bring it back now in Mill River. With that 20-point lead, I believe we got as high as 21 points in the first half. Nice cut, steps outside off the screen, and Holland will give it to Pelkey. Baseline open, baseline shot, no good. And Cosmos got to put together a little run now. Just get a little spark going. I'm surprised. I don't know if it would be successful. We got a foul called. I think it's going to be prior to the shot. And we'll get the call from Keith. Sadakirski on the floor. Ball will go out of bounds on the baseline. Yeah, when you see the camera shake like that, that's not me. I don't drink anymore, so it's not me shaking. I'm in the bleachers, shooting into bleachers, and people walk up and down the bleachers shake and vibrate. Oh, bang! Therian, get that one from the outside. Just inside the arc, gets 2 points for a shot. I'm sorry, so I don't know if it would work or not, but I'm surprised Springfield hasn't tried to put some form of press on, just to pick up the intensity level a little bit. And that's going to be a turnover. That went through the hands of Justin Carpenter. Out of bounds. So the Minutemen. And again, neither team has pressed at all throughout the ball game. Campbell, McDonald, Holland, reversed it, got it. That was pretty well ran right there. That looked like a well-oiled machine. and knocked out of bounds by Pelkey. Now Therian going to make the call. Sadekirski defending the pass, and she's trying to work off the screen.
That's it.
And it is saved. No whistle on the play. And Campbell kind of held up for a second, and now he'll throw cross court. And Pelkey will set the offense up. Sadekirski with the grab on the dribble, gives it off. McDonald, set shot, got it. Big man with a nice soft touch, and he'll get the basket. Lead goes to 22 now. That's the largest lead of the ball game, 40-18. Mill Rivers JV squad with the lead. Got the Next Act also on Channel 15. That'll be the varsity version of Springfield Mill River, and that should be a dandy of a ball game. Neither had a problem with the handle. Tyrion ball fake, running one-hander? No. Very creative move offensively though. 3-on-2. Sadekirski? No. Offensive rebound? No. Yes, it was an offensive rebound, but missed the shot. We're going to have a foul down side. I believe it's going to be Holland picking up the foul, and that'll just be Springfield taking the ball out of bounds on the baseline. That's going to be the second team foul on Mill River. And first foul on Holland. Stevens, number 3, coming in the ball game with those 3 personal fouls, along with Fisk, number 11 in the ball game. Those are Mill River changes. There's Mill River getting been in control here the whole ball game, as that will rattle around, drop out. Long rebound up, missed shot up, and there's the finish. Carpenter with the finish. He's had some nice offensive moves tonight, Carpenter. He's just not getting a lot of touches. Foul, count it. Oh, Fisk strong enough to take the contact, finish the job, and going to get the shot here. Trying to make a 3-point play. So again, everybody's contributed off that Mill River JV bench in a positive way. No. Be chased down by Vandenberg, and his pass will trickle out. Therian. And I thought he was going to call a timeout. I don't see anybody getting a timeout, but on the trail of that, Sadekirski, tall defender, makes it hard. Well, right there to throw over the top of, and also makes it hard for to get a shot off over the top of Sadekirski. He's tall, but he's got the long arms. Also makes him a tough defender, kind of like Kevin McHale was in pros with those long arms. 3:12 to go, third quarter. JV basketball. Sadekirski cruising into the front court, went behind the back. Stevens and Campbell. The Fisk turns, and nope. Rebound beat Vandenberg this time, as he did a good job getting between 2 Mill River players, getting the ball to the corner. And wow, dancing through the paint, no whistle on the play, and that's going to be no good. Bounced around, lays in the paint again, and Fisk will pick it up. He can dribble. He elects just to kind of plant the pivot foot. Eventually, Sadekirski will have the basketball. Stevens for McDonald, and he did save it to the floor, and they'll whip the pass out. From the sitting position was Fisk. Now, I'll tell you, he comes in and gives you quite a spark. He's going to get the foul right now, but he does provide quite a spark. No foul. I think they call it travel in any event, and it will be Springfield's basketball. And Archie Farmer back in the game, number 15 for Springfield. He's going to be handed the basketball, and he'll look to get it into play easily, as getting no pressure in the backcourt. And there's the screen set, and Muther. They work the ball around the Farmer. He wants to go baseline, and boy, he got doubled down there, and he kicked the ball back out before he got trapped in a position where he couldn't do anything with it. Carpenter. Again, not a lot of motion on that Springfield offense. It's usually one guy moving, and this time it's going to work out for Farmer. He gets in there and amongst the trees, makes the shot. 1:48 to go in the third quarter, 42-22 Mill River. Allen Patch might have been blocked on his trip through the paint, but I like the aggressive move by Patch. Ball fake again, and Needs some help defensively. Holland gave up the inside position, and, well, when the Springfield player turned to the baseline, Holland gave it up, and, boy, he was in a lot of trouble then. Once you give up that route to the baseline, it's usually not going to be too good for you defensively. So 42-24, that was a big play right there, and a chance to finish it off here from the free throw line, and yes, he will. He'll get the bounce. Stevens called into the backcourt to get the touch up to bring the ball back to Sadikirski. He'll work off the screen, and on the run, no. Tried to bank it off the window, no good. In the paint, and stolen back by Stevens. Stevens dribbled to a double team and then got it back to Patch. Sadikirski, ball fake, brings it to Stevens. That's a three-point shot, no. Well, I zoomed in on it because I thought it was going to be nothing but twine, but little off the mark. And Farmer looking for the ball, and look at that hustle. Look at that hustle by Fisk. Tell you what, Fisk is kind of growing on me. I like that. I like him out there. Up, foul, count it. The basket's good. And Crowley will get the bucket. Crowley got fouled, and Crowley going to the free throw line. All that for Springfield. We're going to have a Mill River timeout as we're up 42-27. JV basketball. That time the tripod was shaking because I knocked it. It was me, not anybody in the stands. So they will, after that time, Mill River timeout. Springfield came back, made the free throw, obviously. Inside of 40 seconds to go, third quarter. Yeah, and here comes Springfield. Will they make their run now? Will they have a little momentum heading into the fourth quarter? Cranking it up and not dropping it. Stayed alive, and last touch by Patch and Mill River. It'll be Cosmo basketball. Crowley will take it out on the baseline. Patch will play the defensive pass position on the passer inside. Carpenter catches, and no. Had an open look from the free throw line, just couldn't can it. Got to have those finishes. Sadikirski with a quick push to front court. And Farmer, good effort. We'll be out of bounds though.
Come on, White, look at the clock. 15 seconds.
So 15.5 seconds to go.
Take your time.
Stevens will just bring it in Sadikirski. Plenty of time here to actually run through the play and even get an offensive rebound off a miss. That bring the clock down to 10. Sadikirski, they cleared out the paint. There it is on the wing, and got it. That was David McIntosh. Tell you what, Farmer got it up there, but a little off the mark. 44-28 heading into the fourth quarter. Mill River's JV squad with the lead over Springfield on Munger Vision. What I think will probably be the final quarter here. Barring a tremendous Springfield comeback, of course, in overtime. Sadikirski had the touch, and Pelkey, really, you know, it's kind of a strange shot. He didn't square up. He did that old Pete Maravich angle fade away thing. They get fundamentally sound. Goodrich up, and Goodrich got it. Just beat him down the floor, Kirby did. Kirby Goodrich with the bucket. I believe that's his first basket tonight for Springfield. Sadikirski on the run, got it done. That's pretty nice. Just beat the defender down the paint. Goodrich thought about pulling the trigger from the perimeter. Brought the ball back to Therian. Therian, Goodrich baseline. There's a step. Oh, nice job. Recognized the pass lane was taken away and didn't turn the ball over. Therian. And Springfield showing you a lot of patience, which is good. They've settled down an awful lot. The second quarter really was their undoing. They had a rugged third quarter too, but they've kind of eased into a game here in the fourth quarter. And you know, they make the basket. They had good execution. You know, everything but the finish. Oh, McDonald. McDonald, man, just smooth out there on his feet. Springfield will hold. That was Muser with the ball. Crowley got it. Crowley's looking pretty explosive at times out there with the offensive touches. Carpenter has. These are Springfield players. Crowley, Carpenter. Sadikirski from the free throw line. Right there. caught McDonald a little off guard. McDonald started to break toward the basket to get in position to rebound. And then the pass caught him off guard and went out of bounds. Turnover on Mill River, and I don't have a statistician, but I gotta tell you, I don't believe they're anywhere near double digits in turnovers. They've really done a good job of taking care of the basketball tonight. Thurian, no. Ball on the floor. Thurian's got it, and that ball will literally squirt out. Jump ball. Should be wet basketball. No, it's going to go Springfield. I thought Springfield had the opening possession of the fourth, but. Sadakirski off to the races. Sadakirski up and no whistle. Neither rushed a shot thinking he was going to get a whistle there, but it'll be Springfield. Quickly the push by Carpenter. Carpenter needing somewhere to deliver the ball. We'll bring it back to Thurian. Munger gave the ball off. That's not going to work. And on the rebound, Sadakirski has to go off from his leg. Boy, that's just a scramble down there. That's a scramble, and McDonald's going to pick up the foul. It's going to be the 6th team foul. Should be no shot. Should be a possession foul. On the floor is the call. No doubt about it. And it's a good call by John McKernan. Oh, his brother Joe got a little rattled. I said John was the best official of all the McKernan boys down in the family. Joe was for a long time. And Joe, I know you listen to all this PEGTV stuff. You told me in soccer you'd get me a basketball schedule for your team, and you haven't done it yet. And my schedule's filling up, and I don't want you whining if I don't have time. So if you're listening, you still got time to get me a schedule. Nope, that should be a violation. Yeah, it didn't hit the rim. So 5:10 to go in this first JV game that I broadcast this year from Mill River. And McDonald he's going to get an assist off his head. He set a pick, the ball hit him in the head, came back to his teammate. The shot went up, was no good, and I tell you, this looks like JV basketball now. It's just a big scramble up and down the floor. As the touch-up from Gilbertson, Troy Gilbertson in the lineup for Mill River. I missed that. Cole with the touch, back to Pelkey. Pelkey going up with the 3-ball, nope. Weak side rebound, McDonald fouled, gun line. Stops the clock at 4:34 to go. McDonald step into the line to shoot 2. It's also irrelevant, but that's the 7th team foul. It's got nothing to do with him shooting 2. Right here. Again, I invite you, as always, to watch Sports Speed on Channel 15. It's my production, my show. Started in November of 1995. Closing in on episode 400. Right now I have the CSJ men's basketball team on as my guest, and to be followed up by the West Rutland girls varsity basketball team. And when they're done in late January, February, I'll have the sport of curling on Sports Speed. So that's Mondays at 4:30 in the afternoon, Tuesdays at 5:30 in the afternoon, and Thursday nights at 9 o'clock. Or you go to the website, PEGTV.com, and click video on demand and watch Sports Beat. Tell you, they archive stuff on that website, which means you go back and get old shows. It's really worth watching the logger. I had Rusty DeWeese on in November and October and November, and I don't know, he's just a cool guy. He had a funny show. If you missed it, might be worth going to the website and picking it up on the click there and watching it. Sadakirski wanted to dump it down along the baseline. Nobody had rolled open. McDonald trying to make the move, at the ball stripped from behind. Here comes Gilbert. Or here comes Thurian. And it'll be out of bounds. So they look like they're going to have the numbers that are going to have a break, and it ends up being a turnover. No shots even on net. And again, with just 3:46 to go, you think, I know, Sean, I shouldn't say anything coaching wise, but you would think Springfield would want to use a press just to use it during an actual game. You know, this one pretty much is over, 51-32. That's the best time to practice your press against an opponent. Try to get the execution down. So if you need it in a tight situation during the rest of the season, but they pretty much stuck to the status quo. Vandenberg tied up by Sadakirski, and this will be a Mill River basketball. Quick whistle on that tie-up. That's Fisk, number 11. And Patch 25 coming in the ball game for Mill River. It'll be Patch that'll hustle back and put the ball into play to Pelkey. And like I said, there's been very minimal stoppage and play for timeouts and all that good stuff like that. And this has got to be like the 58, 59 minutes of tape for this ball game. That's moving. Yeah, they're going to make a switch here on the inbounds pass. And for Springfield, Matt Wright comes in the basketball game, number 31. Number 21. I'm still not 31. I had it right. I had it right. It's right. And that went out from Farmer's hands out of bounds. He'll spank the ball in complete disgust. Oh, he's got to get over that. There's going to be a lot worse crap in life than that later on. That's minor. Up, blocked, hammered, Wright got it. Farmer got away with steps. It's getting late in the ball game, and it's a blowout, and there's a travel call. We'll have side out, and Zhang Liang Zhu in the ball game now for Springfield, number 21. And again, these last 2.5 minutes can be pretty much like a rodeo in a JV game with the score 51-32. Wright up, Wright fouled, Wright's going to the line, and he should be shooting 2. And they're pointing at Holland. And he's going to be assessed the foul from Keith Page. Overall, the game's officiating has been outstanding tonight. And Wright taking his time in his pre-shot ritual, put it up, and oh, thought he's going to get the roll, but it didn't go. Wright with a long pre-shot ritual. No. Good box out. Fisk got to the ball and give it off to Patch. Patch looking for and finding Stevens. Stevens never got a little bit of foul trouble. He had 3 fouls in the third quarter, but he's survived the game, and he's out there now with 2:12 to go. Patch got bowling in there and lost his bounce. I think that pass was actually intended for Stevens. Patch got to get out of the paint. Nope, 3-second call. He got stuck in that paint and liked it. And it'll be a whistle and a turnover on the 3-second call. Had a couple of those tonight. One on each team until then. Now 2 on Mill River. Just a tad under 2 minutes to go in JV basketball action. Farmer on line but short, and Stevens along the end line will kill the dribble and pivot around and get it up to Fisk. Fisk, front court's it to Holland. Up, got the finish. That's a nice job. Cole Wilbur with the finish on a nice extensions of passes coming up the floor. Farmer, well, wanted baseline and just didn't have it there. That's tipped around by everybody. Here he is. Patch lining it up and slamming it hard off the backboard. The follow-up, no good. Rebound one more time. Mill River up, no. Front rimmed it, tipped around. White all over the jerseys out there on the boards, and foul called, and they had 4 attempts and couldn't complete it. But tell you what, Coach got like watching that. Like a bunch of piranhas going after raw meat, getting those rebounds. Actually, I don't know if the meat has to be raw with a piranha. If they go after meat, whether it's cooked or raw the same way. I don't know. It's cool. I'll have to watch the Discovery Channel. Stevens will wait. It's a substitution coming in for Springfield's Tony Prouty. 42 in the ball game for the final 1:15. And no, that thing literally was the old cliche. That was halfway down and came back out. Got a foul on Holland, and he pushed him from behind, and that'll be the 9th team foul, and still just a 1-on-1. So there was a substitution made for Springfield, and he blew me. I missed it. But Angelo DeMiro now taking his first free throw attempts here of the night. And that'll be front rimmed. Fisk with another defensive rebound. Holland with a touch, and he wants to give it to Stevens. 1 minute to go in his JV basketball game. Corner, Holland, he's reversed it once for a basket, and he missed it this time, but he's got some free throws coming up as he got fouled on the attempt, and he'll have 2 shots. So Jacob Holland, number 22. Will not get the bounce to go his way. Got to put a little more loft on the ball there. It's kind of a flat shot. 53-32 Mill River. And it will stay 53-32. Right with the rebound to Farmer. And Farmer wants to work it to the center of the floor. Got the defender in the air. Didn't take the shot. And on the fadeaway, no. Boy, Fisk, just in his 4th quarter alone's got a ton of rebounds. Good job by Fisk, number 11. Stevens going to survive the night with the fouls. Fisk turns and no. He established position down on the blocks, just didn't get the finish. Jump ball called, and it'll be Green basketball. So just 25 seconds to go. And again, be looking for the varsity version of this basketball game. Oh, he got it. Zoo with the basket. Put a lot of bark on it, little English on it, and got it. To cooperate with him, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 53-34, and I don't know if they'll get a shot. Most times JV games never don't end without a shot. And that's going to be the ball game. So congratulations to Mill River's JV squad. They will come away tonight on their home court with a 53-34 win over a good effort by Springfield, but it's going to be Mill River with the win on Munger Vision. Get out there, support your student athletes, and always support the old guy at Munger Vision.